options. I'll try to make it this interactive. So somebody who wants to tell just about a sentence about what is options, you can just give me like one line if you know, or else anyone who knows can give and others can keep quiet. So after that, we'll dive into it. Yeah. Someone who knows what an option is? Yes? No one? No one here knows what's an option?
No.
Okay. It is, option is a right or an obligation depending on a particular situation to buy or sell a particular asset or an underlying. So we are making a kind of a contract. So for a buyer, it's more like a right, and for a seller, it's like an obligation. So it is just a right to buy or right to sell. Okay, that's about what an option is, and you know what underlying is, right? So underlying is the market price of an asset. You know, underlying is like TCS. If you take any asset, any stock which has options, then the underlying becomes the real stock which has the value, which you see the spot prices and current market price and all. That's the underlying. So you are trying to make a contract with a person saying that on so and so date I am going to buy so and so. People can mute their microphone. Hello.
Praveen.
Yes, people should please mute their microphone. I'm able to hear noises from their houses.
Yeah, can we ask everyone to keep on mute? Is everyone on mute apart from Praveen?
I think so. I am not able to hear anyone right now. So what
okay,
we are
go
doing
ahead, Praveen.
Yeah. So what we are doing is, as an option, we are trying to say that we are going to buy so many shares at the end of expiry. So that's how you are taking. And that's what an option is. It's more like if you want to buy a house, if you don't have the ready-made complete amount, what you do is you try to book the house saying that this is the premium that I'll pay, this is the amount of money that I'll pay, and then you have 2 months or 3 months time so that you can come and give the whole amount and then take the whole stock. So that's how it is exercised in America and other places. Here in India, we are doing European options, and that's how you called CE and PE, which is call European and put European. And we don't generally exercise the option. We are deemed to exercise, but then the exercise happens only directly with the value, but you're not trying to actually, the seller is not selling you all the stocks to you. So that's how we do the options. And okay, so does anyone know what is a call and what is a put? If someone knows, they can just unmute and then just speak, because I wanted it to be interactive, just not me talking. Someone knows, just unmute and say what is a call.
Hello, this is Kalpesh, and I think a call is an buy call. I think call is call means to buy and put means to sell.
Okay, so the very idea of a call is like the holder, whoever is trying to buy the call, is like he's getting a right to purchase underlying asset, just like what I said right now. So at certain price, strike price, and put also is the same. It is like giving the holder right to sell an underlying asset. What you are saying is literally right. It is like you are getting the right to either buy an asset or sell a particular asset, at expiry on certain strike price. Okay, so that is what is called a call or a put. And how many people have heard about premiums? before? Anybody heard premium before? The word premium?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have heard premium. It is the price at which calls and puts are traded.
Yeah. So actually this term premium we also hear a lot in insurance, right?
Yes.
So in insurance, what we do is the premium is based on probably your why we are paying premium for insurance. It is if there is an event that happens to mitigate your risk, you are paying a premium. It is similar fashion. Options have evolved into this world because there is a risk. Somebody who has bought a lot of shares, like you yourself have bought like 5 lakh shares of SBI. I'm just giving an example. And then you want to hedge it. You can use options to pay some premium in case if it goes lower. Somebody who has taken that premium, you're cashing in that amount in case the price of your stock falls down, because you have bought 5 lakh shares at 200 rupees. Now it is falling to 190 rupees or something. So what you do is you try to hedge it using options. I mean, these are professional investors or people who do this kind of hedging. All the FIIs and DIIs, they plan to do this. I'll just put this. So what is an option is right or obligation to buy or sell or writing away your rights. Okay. So you already know how many rights do we have. Either you buy or a sell. Okay. And when do you exercise this? Are you able to see this?
Yes.
Does somebody know how I can put this GoToMeeting towards right? I think you are able to see the GoToMeeting as well, right?
No, we can just see PowerPoint.
You're only able to see the PowerPoint presentation completely, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Because it is blocking my PPT, but anyways, yeah. So now you know what is a call, what is a put, okay. And as the risk goes higher, then the premium also increases. This also And there is one thing one needs to know about options is about the lot size. Lot size, one Nifty few years ago it was 25 lot size, and then it became 50, and then it became 75. So every time the lot size is increasing, there's a bit of risk that is also increasing, because previously you used to do a lot which is for one lot, you used to probably trade. Okay, now that the minimum lot is 50 for one lot, 50 shares, then whenever you are trading, then your number of shares is increased, so your risk also is increased a bit. So this also you should remember in the mind, and this keeps changing. I mean, not for every stock and every index, it keeps changing every regular intervals of time. But NSE who decides how it should be changed. Recently, Vedanta is changed from 6,000 to 3,000. I think something like that. Yeah. So and then Nifty we changed. So we have to remember this. We have to know even the quantity size as well. So you got all the important points, I think. Just about the strike price, you understood what is the strike price?
No.
Does anyone know what the strike price is?
Strike, like, if we are going to buy that, then we may think like, it will increase. Suppose if it's a call, let's take, that is the strike price, right? Suppose if I feel like it will actually.
I'll give you an example. What is the strike price? It is, we cannot, for options, we cannot do. Can you do an option at 8,223 rupees? No, right? I mean, strike price, have you seen any strike price like Nifty 8,223 rupees or Nifty 8,001? No, you have certain particular number that the NSE has decided. So you do not get the option to write or buy at any price you want. There is a particular price that is known as strike price at which one can buy or sell. So that is decided by NSE. So that is called a strike price, which is a particular price one can buy or sell. So I think I just explained what strike price is. Let's go to third. So this is what you get, a particular price you can write, that is called a strike price. So at this price you get either right to buy or sell. So and how a contract of options is written, have you seen any time? Just as an example, if you see the name of the underlying is given and then the date is given. Right now we have weekly options. That is the main reason that we see even the dates. Okay. Or else previously it was only once in a month we have expiry, and then you will see the strike price, and then it is a call or put. If it is call, it is written as CE, and if it's a put, it is C. Then it is put PE. So if so I explained you what is the premium as well, right? So premium is something that keeps changing for an option. If you take Bank Nifty, you know the date, you know the strike price and everything. So what happens to the option price of the Bank Nifty every day in the morning to evening? It keeps changing, right? Or is it going to be constant the whole day?
It's changed.
Yeah. So that is the main variable that keeps changing, okay, which is the premium. So premium keeps changing, and the premium, why it keeps changing? It is because it is depending on the risk. Like in the insurance, just I have explained, insurance will take premiums based on the risk. The premiums may change. So for a person who is a bit older, for him the risk may be a bit higher. So the insurance companies will ask them to pay more premium. In the similar fashion, whenever you see a higher risk, the premiums are higher, and it is for the seller to decide, how much risk do I have. If I am going to sell an option, then for me to decide that how much risk do I have to sell this. If the risk is higher, I will try to put the price at a higher level. Okay. And this risk keeps changing with time and changing with lots of other things, like it could be an event. So if there is an event which is like results of SBIN or tomorrow, then I don't know what the price could be. The results could be good, results could be bad. So based on that, if I am a seller, then I will increase my price. Let's say, I mean, at the end of the day, who would be, who would be losing more money? In case the seller is putting a very low price and the prices increase, he sells at 1 rupee and the price is increased to 20 rupees, then he is losing 18 rupees, right? The guy who's the seller. So he tries to already see that there is an event going on. Instead of 1 rupee, he puts it 8 rupees or something. Just as I'm giving just an example. So this is one thing. And so when does the premium change in the market? Okay, I have explained just now. So rise in premium or fall in the premiums is what we see in the market. And do you know we have premiums even in the insurance industry, right? But then can we actually trade them? We cannot trade them, right? We don't have the license to trade insurance premiums, but we do have license to trade the option premiums. So what we can do is we can benefit out of this premiums changes that happen day in and day out and cash out. I mean, there are people who are losing, there are people who are winning. It's a zero-sum game, but still there is a benefit that we can make with these premium changes. Okay, that's what we are going to do in this options basic session. We may not learn all the strategies, but we will just touch upon all the basics first, and then we will just go touch the strategies. Okay. Next.